if you're looking for some innocent, pure spiritual world, then this book is the best for you. Welcome to In Chinese and for your siblings. I'm Xinyu. Today I'm gonna recommend you 5 interesting books for intermediate Chinese learners to read. By the way, if you're a beginner, I strongly recommend you to click here and watch my video about picture books recommendation for Chinese beginner. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you never miss any of my videos. Right, 我们开始吧。For intermediate Chinese learners, most of my recommendations are fairy tale books, and these books are mostly translated into the Chinese version written by foreign writers. So the first book I want to recommend is Xiaowang, The Little Prince. Xiaowang is a very famous fairy tale written by a French writer, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Well, I think this book is not only a fairy tale book for children, but also for us who have grown up, and it's very well known around the world. It's about a little prince who comes from planet B612 and experienced a lot of adventure from his planet to the Earth. The little prince was not conquered by the deceptive world of adults. He found his dream eventually. I love this book so much. It's my favorite fairy tale book. And I read it so many times. Every time I read it, I will learn something new. So if you're looking for some innocent, pure spiritual world, then this book is the best for you. The second book I want to recommend is 孩子们的诗, children's poetry. It's a book of poems written by 70 children in China. The youngest is just 3 years old and the oldest is 13 years old. They use the language of poetry to express their view of the world. And the poems are short and simple. And some only have one sentence, which is very suitable for intermediate learners to read. And here I have a poem in this book written by a 7-year-old child. It's only one sentence. I will read it to you. 灯把黑夜烫了一个洞。 How can a kid write such a beautiful thing? The third one is 野兽国, where the wild things are. 野兽国 is a book written by a writer Sandak. It tells the story of a mischievous boy, Mike's, having a fuss with his mother. He locked himself into his room and immediately set off on a voyage. After experiencing long journey, he finally came to the country of beasts. In the country, Mike commanded the violent beasts. But after the madness, he began to miss those who loved him the most. Finally, he gave up the throne of the king and returned to his family. This is a book full of warmth and adventure. You can get plenty of encouragement in this book. Number 4. 安徒生童话, Andersen's fairy tales. 安徒生童话 is a collection of fairy tales written by a very famous Danish writer, Andersen. If you check out the bookshelf of any Chinese kid, you will definitely find this book. It's very popular in China. I remember that all of the fairy tales are complete my childhood, and every fairy tale is deeply impressed. For example, 海的女儿, 丑小鸭, 卖火柴的小女孩. Some stories are romantic and fantasy, but some shows the sad fate of the people at the bottom of society. Each story is not long and is suitable for intermediate learners to read. And the fifth book I want to recommend is 小妇人, Little Woman. 小妇人 is a well-known book by an American writer, Āntúshēng. This novel describes the lives of the 4 sisters of the March family. All the experiences that girls of all ages have to face in the process of growing up can be found in this book. The sweetness and troubles of first love, the gap between ideals and reality, the contradictions between poverty and wealth. The book has been translated into numerous languages and frequently adapted for stage and screen. I suggest you go with the movie first. It will help you read better. That's today's sharing. I hope you enjoy the list. Let's share in the comments below what's your favorite Chinese book. If you think my video can help you learn Chinese, why don't you be a blessing and share it with a friend? I appreciate you and I wish you the very best in your life. I'm Xinyu. See you next time. 么么哒。